All right. Hey, everyone. Welcome to Bar Blast for the month of February. I'm Johnette. So glad to have you here. Okay, this is our 30-minute full body workout to finish out your week or whatever day you're taking it. And to start off, we are going to move into our brand new warm up. So let's take those feet wide, facing long ways in your space or on your mat. We're starting off with 2 big breaths in, just letting yourself center, clearing out all the other things in your brain, all the fogginess, all the static, all the white noise. Okay, now we're going to take some lateral lunges. So take your toes parallel, hinge over to one, keeping the opposite side straight. Inhale, and then exhale, press those palms back, lift your chest, opposite side. Inhale. Exhale, press it up. Now let's pick up that pace, do the same thing. Let's go. Inhale, and exhale. While we hinge over slightly, keeping that spine lengthened and not rounding or arching. One more. Feel some heat in those legs. And up. All right, turn to the head of your mat. All right, we're sticking with the same part, the same 4 steps back. We love this. We feel like it gives us a great chance to ground ourselves out, to connect with our breath, with our flow. Really centering ourselves, preparing for this next 30 minutes. Last 2, option to float. Inhale as we step back, reach. Exhale as we step, bring it forward. Second side. Letting this breath flow. Letting your mind clear and just focus on how you're feeling and yourself today. It's awesome that you chose to press play for yourself. All right, release. Step back in. Let's breathe in. We're just doing one flow, hinge up, hinge over into a forward fold. So you can rest here, hands on the mat, or you can bring your spine to a flat back. Hands can float wherever feels comfortable. So whether you want to stay inverted into the forward fold or lift to a flat back, we're resting here for one breath. And exhale. Okay, we're walking out to our first plank of class. Straight arms and toes. Your 80 seconds has begun. I want you to level out through your hips and hold here. So take this plank as you can today. So your options are straight arms and toes, option to go to your knees, or go to an elevated surface and bring your hands to a chair, a counter, a couch, what have you. So holding in that center position. We are here for 80 seconds. I'm going to guide you through these changes, some options to take, some challenges. Okay, the first change coming up, we're just moving into a side plank. So if your feet are on the mat, rotate them over and then just open up your side body here. If your knees are down, then just take one knee down, open it up here. If you're standing, then just try to stack those feet or layer them, holding it there for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's do the second side. So lining up the legs, the feet in order, or you can choose to stack them, challenging your balance a little bit more. Holding there for 4, 3, 2, 1. Come center. We're going to finish out with some knee taps or some hip shakes. So if you're on those feet, knee taps. If you're on those knees, let's do some hips. Hip little dips here, right to left for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, moving into our studio soar. I want you to bring that barbell or pillow to the head of your mat. Press both hands on it. Inhale, let your focus be on your mat, releasing your forehead down. And as you exhale, press your chest away, extending through your arms. I simply love doing this with soar because it's turning on my arms, really activating my back. And it just feels good. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. So applying a lot of pressure into the ball, lifting up the chest, but I'm not straining my neck to look up. I'm still keeping my focus down. One more. Hold it there. And then lower. All right, now let's keep your forehead down. Float your legs and just take tiny pulses here. Up and lift, lift, lift. Let's go for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Then we're going to float everything at the top. 2 and 1. Hands on the ball. Lift up. Legs are high. Hold it here for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And release. Great job. All right, moving into our core work. Grab that ball or pillow. And let's take it into that seated position, bringing that ball underneath your lower back. You're also welcome to grab some those weights, hand weights, dumbbells into your hands at any point to amp up the work here. All right, bringing those hands right in front of you, palms facing inwards or holding weights in hand. We're starting with a tiny press back, back, and back. Just simply pressing back here. If the weights are in your hand, they are vertical. Thumbs are up to the sky for 4. As we press back, really sink into that ball, but control that press. 2 and 1. Now lift it up. Lift, twist it right. Center, come back. Let's go lift. Twist it right. Center, press it back. As we lift, imagine someone's pulling you up like you're getting off the floor. So someone's like pulling you up to stand up and down. Lift and sweep over. Center, last one. Let's go lift. Little twist, back. Now stay down. We go twist, center, lift. So we're doing the opposite. Let's center, twist. Staying low when we twist, center, lift. Staying low, twist, center, lift. 2 more. Center and lift. Last one, center and lift. All right, now do the reverse. Left side, twist it out. Lift it center, press it back. Lift. Keep that going here. If those weights are in hand, elbows should be a little bent. Keep those joints safe. Let's go lift, twist, center, press it back for 4 and 3, last 2 and 1. Now stay back. We go twist, center, lift it up. This is your last change here for the seated ab work. Keep it going. Let's go twist, center, lift. Last one, twist, center, and lift. Whew, great job. All right, keep the ball with you. I want you to bring it in between your kneecaps. Come all the way down to your back. All right, shoulders down. Bring your hands underneath your hips for a little support. And let's drive those legs up to tabletop. Let's start off by just squeezing those knees. So we're waking up those inner thighs. Squeezing in. All right, back is flat. Now we are going to squeeze in for 2, 3, and 4. Lower down. 2, lift it up. 2, take it in. 2, little combo. We go down. 2, lift it up. 2. So if this puts a lot of pressure on your lower back, go halfway down and then exhale, come back up. So work to your best. 3, 4, exhale as we lift. Your goal is to keep that lower back flat to the mat. Lower down, lift it up. Last one. 4, 3, 2. We lower down. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release. Let's give those abs a stretch. All right, ball or pillow behind your back, both arms overhead. Let's just allow that body to open, to release, to drape. Breathe it in. Feel free to rock over to one side. And then on an exhale, let's switch it over. Breathe it in. And let's release. And let's come up into our push-ups. Okay, we got 10 push-ups to do. Knees, toes, or at your bar. Find that starting position. In 4, 3, 2, and 1. We go. 10. Let's go. 9. You got it. 8. Use that breath. 7. Exhale as you press up. 6. Almost there. 5. Go halfway down if that feels better for you. Let's go 3. Let's go 2. And last 1. I want you to go halfway down, elbows at the corners. Pulse for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right. Staying on our knees, I want you to grab those light weights if you're using them. Also, the series can be done without any weights. All right, so on both knees, let's take your arms out wide to a T. Starting off by just pulsing out. All right, so I have my knees stacked underneath my hips. Keep those pulses going while I'm talking. I always feels comfortable for me to like push my feet together, kind of. So find that stack, shoulders over hips, rib cage is closed, tiny pulses out for 4 and 3 and 2. Flip those palms, same thing. Lift it up, up, tiny lift. Keep that going. I'm going without weights right now, but keep your body moving here for 4 and 3 and 2. Now flip your palms back up. We walk it in, pinkies in, thumbs wide, squeeze, in. Take it wide, in. So when you squeeze, do a little shoulder blade squeeze in. Take it back, squeeze, in. Neutral pelvis, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come to your side, bicep curl, here we go, in. And in. Good. Palms into your shoulders. Keep those arms elevated. If it feels hot and spicy, keep breathing. Press through it. You are stronger than you think you are. Your mind's telling you to put them down, but you don't need to. You can do this. Let's go for 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Good. Palms press to the camera, press the screen, and let's press up, chest press, lift, shoulder press up. Take it, lift. Good. If you're using those weights, keep those palms to the camera, keep that going. Press it up and down. Good. Find that slow pull. Imagine you had a resistance band and you're pulling it down and out as you lower those arms. Yeah, let's go. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Now combo. We're going to go down, open, curl, push it in, push it up. Down, open, curl, pull it in, press it up. Keep going. Down, open, pull it in, press. Yes, down, open, in, press. We go for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release here for a moment. All right, so with those weights, moving into some broken arm flies, hinge over. Bring those arms right here to 90 degrees. I want you to fly wide. Notice I'm kind of tilted over. I'm not all the way like this. I'm at like 45 degrees here, okay? Rib cage closed. Hold it here. We're going in, 2, fly it wide. So we're hitting the backs of those shoulders. Fly it wide. Squeeze those shoulder blades together and lower and squeeze. I'm using lighter weight, so I'm not putting extra strain anywhere up here, okay? Keep that going. Down. For 2, we lift and squeeze. Take it down. Lift and squeeze. 1 more than we pulse. In 4, 3, 2, hold it here. Let's go for 8, 7. Close those ribs. Hips stack. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release. All right. Last part of work, going back into a quadruped position for our triceps. So hands and knees. I want you to take your hands about a half a foot in front. So when you drop those elbows down, those elbows line up with your shoulders. All right. Neutral back. Inhale. Exhale. We press up. Inhale, lower. This is just your arms controlling this. Your back and your hips are there for support. They're not controlling your movement. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Keep that going. Inhale, lower. Press into the heels of those hands. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Almost there, y'all. Lift. We go. 4 and 3 in 2 and 1. Let's go halfway down. Pulse it. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Whew, release. Okay, let's stretch out those arms. Grab those fingertips, lace them together. Don't grab your fingertips. That would be a weird stretch. Lace those fingers together. You can stay on those knees or maybe want to bring one leg forward and find that handcuff stretch as we pull those pinkies high. Stay elevated or hinge over, pull it up. Breathe it in. And exhale, release. All right, let's alternate or individualize this next arm stretch. Elbow high. Good. Keeping that chest open. Fingertips are reaching for your shoulder blades, the middle. Bring it in, breathe it in. And exhale, second side. Pull it up. Stretching through that tricep. Breathe in. And exhale. All right, shake it out. Moving into our leg section of class, we are coming to a standing position today. I want you to grab that barbell. This is going to challenge your balance, but you can do it. All right, balls of your feet, arches on the ball, and then heels, or balls of your feet on the mat, arches and heels on the ball. All right, so here we are. Heels are elevated. We're turned out in first. Palms are at prayer, but you can always have those weights in hand if you want some extra resistance here. Okay, so legs are straight, nice neutral pelvis and spine. We're going to lower down. 2, 3, 4, press up. 2, 3, 4. Lower down. 2, 3, 4. As we keep doing this, I want you to make sure that your shoulders are staying completely vertical. You're not hinging over at all. So side view. Yeah, I got this. Keep that going. If you were to do this at all, you're shifting work into your glutes. We want this to be more so in your quads and inner thighs. Let's go. Down. 2, 3, 4. Lift it up. 2, 3, 4. We go. Down. 2, 3, 4. Lift. Good. Feel all that work heating up. 2 more. Down. 2, 3, 4. Elevating those heels, just creating some extra force for these legs working hard. And lift. Good. Arms up if you can. Go down lower level. Pulse it there to finish. 8 and 7. You got this. 6 and 5. Squeeze those glutes together. Lift up through your spine. 3 and 2 and 1. Ooh, release. All right, ball can sit off to your side. Let's give those quads a stretch. So bring one heel into your seat. Soften the knee. All right, make sure that pelvis is under and forward slightly to really deepen that quad and that hip flexor. It feels way better than this does. Not doing a whole lot of good for you. This, get in the stretch. All right, second side. Bring that pelvis slightly under, soften the knee. Inhale. And exhale. Okay, coming into a wide second for our leg series. All right, palms back to prayer. We're sinking in stages, down in 2 levels. Ready? Here we go. Take it down, 2, lift it up, 2. Take it down, 2, lift it up. So slightly, you possibly are taking your chest slightly forward. That's okay here. We're getting into those glutes a little bit as well. Can you hear my ankle click? Every time. Let's go down. And lift. Good. Grand plie. So taking it all the way down. Knees are over ankles. So look at my form. If your feet are farther in, so your knees are over, step your feet wider. Find that placement. Let's do one more, then we stay low. Hold it here. Good. We're going to rock right or to your right, to your left. Yes. Keep that going here. Arms can be still in prayer, or you can take them out if this feels better. Just stay low. If your seat is creeping up, creep it back down. Let's go. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now turn your toes parallel and do the same thing. Here we go. Down, 2, lift it up, 2, down, lift it up. So hinging forwards, getting into those glutes a little bit more. Also keeping your weight in your heels so you can wiggle those toes, making sure you're getting also into those quads. Let's go 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Go back down, hold it there, alternate heels. 1, 2, 1, 2. This is where we finish. You got it. In 8, 7, stay low. 6, 5, butt back. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Woo. Well done. Let's come into quadruped. Back into that all fours position. Right leg. Step it forwards. Into that lunge. Hands on the mat. Your leg. Or up. Port bra back. Your version here. Breathe it in. and exhale. All right, bring your hands to the inside if they're not already. Let's do 2 little lifts and twists here. So let's rotate towards your leg, float that arm up, and then gently back down. Do that again, a little twist. All right, from that center position, let's gently rock back a couple of times. Just softly, like we're juicing up the joints. And this last one, let's stay back. Keep that seat elevated. Flex. All right, keeping, if we're here, we're not lengthening through the hamstring, which is what we want. So you want to make sure that your hips are in line with that knee so you can more properly and effectively stretch out your hamstring. All right, toes to the sky. Do your best, find that flex. Maybe drop your rib cage. And release. Second side. Step it forwards. Hands on the mat. Hands here or all the way up. Choose your version. Let your hips sink. Inhale. Exhale. Let's find those hands to the inside. All right, floating that same arm is leg up. Let's do a little twist, a little thread of the needle, a little slide it back down. One more here. And back down. Let's do some gentle rocks. Through and back and through. All right, stay in that rear position here, flexing that front foot. Now, if your back is rounding like this, I want you to really focus on bringing that chest forward. So flattening out your spine. That is also going to help deepen the hamstring stretch. Use your weights or pillows or a chair and prop your chest up so you can find that flat back. And then as you get more and more flexible through this area, lower there gently and slowly over time. Takes patience, but you can do that. You have that patience you need. Breathe it in and exhale. Okay, moving into our glute work today. We're coming to standing. So find that chair, that countertop, the back of the couch, whatever. And I'm bringing my mat over to face into that spot. Okay, so we are starting in a parallel position. All right, so toes forward. I'm boxing out my same arm as the working leg. So my right arm and leg are separate from my left supporting side. Float that right leg up and then make sure that right hip is facing down. Good, starting with that higher level, tiny pulse up. All right, so from that side view, this is more of a side view. Holding it here, tiny lifts. All right, so this is just coming from your seat. If your side that's working right now is really open, I want you to drop that hip down, bend your standing leg, elevate that top leg and pulse it up. We're squeezing that glute. So take tiny glute squeezes to make the leg jump. Don't just lift the leg by itself. Let the glute start the movement. Keep going for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now slide your leg out to the corner and then in. So your knee is still facing the floor and in. Take it out and in. Keep going. Take it out and in. I'm not opening my hip. I'm still saying parallel. And in. Stay high with that leg. 4, 3, 2. Now combo. 1 lift and then 1 tiny lift out. 1 lift and then 1 tiny squeeze out. 1 lift. Keep that going. Tiny squeeze. So these are tiny movements. Lift, maybe 2 inches max. Keep going. Lift and squeeze. Lift and squeeze. 2 more. 4, 3, 2, 1. Now flex and bend that knee. Take that same leg. Push it up, up. Tiny squeezes at the top. Lift, lift. Now we are rotating open after this change here. Let's go for 8, 7, 6, 5. Push the seat to the sky. 2 and 1. Now open that knee and your hip to face side. Stretch the leg and arm. Now pinky pulse up. Here we go, working the side seat as well as that gluteus medius, that corner area right there. So tiny pulses up. We lift here. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release. All right, second side. Let's bring that second leg back. Float it to the top of your range. Make sure those hips are nice and level and take tiny squeezes up. Individualize those glutes. Just squeeze that left side like a fist. Here's that sideways view. Tiny squeezes. May not look like a whole lot, but I am squeezing my glute. Let's take it. Squeeze, squeeze. Keep that going for 4, 3, 2. Now we take that leg to our corner, but stay parallel. So knee is facing the floor while we do this. Try to maintain the same height of the leg as we open and close. Right? You're not opening, you're not lifting, you're just sliding. Like your hand cleaning off a countertop. This is you right now with your leg. Let's go for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Flex and bend. Push it up. So you're pushing that bent leg up to the sky. Again, individualizing that one glute set, squeezing, pushing up. Hamstring working hard for 4, 3, 2. Now little combo. We go 1 up, 1 out, 1 up, flare out. Little lift, little lift. We take it to our corner in 4, in 3, in 2, in 1. Extend that leg, open to your side. Bottom knee is still bent. Extend your arm. We pulse here to finish. Lift, pinky lift, pinky lift, not tinky lift. Keep it going. Leg is straight. Knee is parallel to the side. Your side seat, your hip abductors right now are working hard. You're done in 8, 7, 6, 5. Lift 4, lower 3, lift 2, and 1. You're done. Let's stretch through those glutes. I want you to hinge over at the waist into a forward fold. Again, hands on the mat or hands on top of those legs, wherever feels good. And let's just alternate some knee bends. So just press the knee forwards, really shifting that weight and work through your opposite glute. Do the other side here. Breathe it in. And exhale. Okay, coming down into our last effort of class, our last 80-second plank. You have options, forearms and toes, or your knees, or at your lifted surface. Here we go. I'm staying in this position for you. All right, forearms and toes, knees lifted. 80 seconds has begun. So find that starting position. While you're there, focus on your form as your number 1, okay? So length through your spine, length through your neck, press back through those heels if you're on those toes, or keep that length going through the backs of your knees. Hold it there for 4. Hold it 3. Hold it 2. We're going to go back into a side plank. So choose that version, whether you're on your knees or your feet. Open that top arm. If you're on the knee, you may want to go back up to a straight arm. Good. Find that lift. Find that open side position. Hold it there for 4. Hold it for 3. Hold it for 2. And second side. Flip it over. Find that position that works for you. Knee, legs elevated. Hold there for 4. Hold it for 3. 2, and 1. In center, this is it. Either run those knees or shake those hips to finish your final set of counts. Here we go for 8, 7, 6. You can do this. You are stronger. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release. Let's press back into a child's pose. Knees apart, toes together. Ooh, let that breath release. Go ahead and flip your palms to the ceiling. And just let them rest there for a moment. Breathe it in. And exhale. Let's move into a heart melting pose. So keep your legs where they are. I just opened my toes to be parallel. And then just walk your arms forward and then drop that chest and forehead down. You should really feel this. It should feel really good on the backs of those shoulders. Breathe it in. And continue down through cobra, either forearms like this or elbows extended, your version here. Breathe it in. and exhale. Okay. Let's come into our straddle stretch or your butterfly stretch. So facing center, either take those legs wide or take those feet together in butterfly, and let's walk to your center here. So letting those inner thighs release, the backs of your knees. Breathe it in. And let's lift up. I'm going to flex my toes and rock it over to my first leg. So really hinge over to face that leg. Connect with your leg, your foot, the mat. And just feel the back of that leg press into the mat and try to really flex those toes. Give all the rear part of that leg its option to release and stretch out. And let's release that side. Take your opposite arm. Instead of going over to your toes, this time let's go up to the sky, shifting your focus up as well. And then take that thumb slightly back. You can put some counter pressure down here on this opposite elbow, a little twist through your spine. And exhale. That felt really good. Second side. I could have been there a couple more minutes. Hinge it over. Release through the opposite side of your back. And let's take that side stretch. Reach those arms up to the sky. Thumb back. Little twist. Little lift. Breathing in once more. And exhale. Let's come back center. Take one more breath here. And release. All right. Crossing the legs, staying seated today. Lift up through your back. Arms or hands to the floor. And let's finish with some breaths in together. Inhale, lift. Exhale, drop that ear over. Roll that chin around. Take it up. Do that again. Breathe in, lift. Exhale, second side. Drop it down. And up. Last breath in. Make it your fullest of the day. And release. All right, give yourself a hand. You should be proud of what you just accomplished. Way to go. Way to take Bar Blast for February. We'll see you back here next week. Thank y'all.